Welcome back, Cyber Explorers. It's Alfie, and in this video we'll explore together with this step-by-step guide how to install Windows on another disk manually, UEFI, GPT. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Here's a step-by-step guide to install Windows onto another disk from within Windows using DISM for UEFI, GPT systems, including the EFI System Partition, Microsoft Reserved Partition, Windows Partition, and Recovery Partition. This mirrors how Windows setup normally partitions and GPT disk. Connect and download. Connect the other disk, HDD, SSD, to the computer. Download the Windows ISO file from Microsoft official website, or use your custom Windows image, .wim, or .esd file. Mount the ISO. Right-click your Windows ISO. Select Mount. Note the drive letter, for example, G. Inside G, you'll find sources install.wim or install.esd. Prepare the target disk, GPT layout. Use DiskPart to clean and create the required partitions. Open command prompt, type. Replace one with target disk number. Note, Convert GPT creates a Microsoft Reserved Partition, MSR, by default as the first partition, so we are going to delete it and create it later as the second partition. EFI System Partition, ESP. Adding the label is optional, and change the size to your needs. Microsoft Reserved Partition, MSR. Windows Partition. Removing size makes the partition take the rest of the disk. Adding the label is optional. Recovery Partition. Adding the label is optional, and change the size to your needs. Apply Windows image. In command prompt, type. To list additions, replace G with the drive letter of the mounted ISO. Replace install.wim with install.esd from the mounted ISO if needed, or use the path to your custom Windows image, .wim, or .esd. Apply the OS image to the Windows partition. Replace G with the drive letter of the mounted ISO. Replace index 1 with the edition you want to install. Replace V with the drive letter assigned to the Windows partition. Replace install.wim with install.esd from the mounted ISO if needed, or use the path to your custom Windows image, .wim, or .esd. Install boot files. Copy boot files to the EFI partition. Replace V with the drive letter assigned to the Windows partition. Replace S with the drive letter assigned to the EFI System Partition. Configure Recovery Partition. In command prompt, type the following one by one. Replace V with the drive letter assigned to the Windows partition. Replace R with the drive letter assigned to the Recovery partition. Register recovery environment. Replace R with the drive letter assigned to the Recovery partition. Replace V with the drive letter assigned to the Windows partition. Lastly, run. Note, to correctly configure the Windows recovery environment, WinRay, on the target Windows system, this will first disable WinRay on the current system, and then Ray enable it later. Although I don't particularly like this approach, it was the only reliable method to ensure proper configuration. Otherwise, WinRay may end up disabled or incorrectly linked to the Windows partition, Partition 3, instead of the dedicated recovery partition, Partition 4, on a GPT layout. For example, technically, WinRay will still function if linked to partition 3, provided that winray.wim exists in the recovery folder. However, this is not ideal, since the system already has a separate recovery partition intended for that purpose. Finishing, in command prompt, type replace R with the drive letter assigned to the recovery partition. Replace S with the drive letter assigned to the EFI System Partition. Boot from the new drive. If using the same PC, go into BIOS, UEFI and set the new drive as the first boot device. Make sure boot mode is set to UEFI. If sending the drive to a client, they simply connect it to their PC. On first boot, Windows will continue setup OOBE or out-of-box experience, region, keyboard, account creation, just like a brand new system. Run. To confirm WinRay is enabled on the target system, you can use if it was disabled. And that's it for today. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, consider subscribing, and don't forget to activate the notification bell so you won't miss out on any new uploads. Thank you for watching. Until next time, see you later.